A lot of people were completely disinterested when it was announced that Black Ops 4 wouldn't have a campaign, which is fair enough, but it made me more intrigued. Would that give the team a chance to change the multiplayer and make some changes? A little bit, but there are plenty of beefs I have with the game which have been with the series for ages. So the biggest new addition is a Battle Royale mode, and it's like Battle Royale, mate. You walk around for ages collecting gear, only to be shot by some tosser miles away hiding in a bush. No, Glenn, come on. COD's gameplay does suit it well, admittedly. All the guns, attachments, armor, health kits, and limited time perks can be scavenged for, and it doesn't feel like a total rip-off of PUBG or Fortnite. It does feel like its own beast, mostly. The map has a lot of cool locations on it. It's just a shame shootouts mainly occur in open ground. I do think it could have done with being a little bit smaller. In a lot of the games I played, it's taken quite a while to encounter other players, making me get bored. And having the map a bit tighter could show off the map's more interesting locations rather than the open ground. Zombies are in random locations on the map where you have a chance to pick up a rare weapon, but obviously you might get twatted by one of them or alert other players when you're gunning them down. It's nice to see a PvE element added to it. I was surprised by how well all the vehicles handle as well, since COD has never really done them properly. It's a bit weird at first because there's no acceleration button, it's all done on the left stick like Halo, but I soon adapted. Right, next mode, zombies. I've always liked zombies when a new Call of Duty is released, because everyone is exploring the map and trying to figure it all out, and it's nice to be involved in that. Obviously soon that magic will die out, but man, I really like the maps on this one. One takes place on the Titanic, which has loads of tight spaces, giving it a good claustrophobic feel. It's quite tense getting cornered and hoping your magazine has enough ammo to mow the horde down before you reload and get battered by them all. There is a lot to zombies, probably to the point of being overcomplicated. There's certain perks you can put in your class, tonics to craft which you need a certain currency for that you earn from matches. You also have them on you at all times. I think of them like gumballs in the older games. Some people might just want to shoot zombies in the face without all the character classes and crafting bollocks in the way. Lastly, multiplayer. This is where I was hoping some change would happen, and it has, a little bit. One thing I love is in objective game modes, when you look at the scorecard, it doesn't display everyone's KD ratio, it shows their score and objective score as well. It's encouraged people to actually play for the objective this time round, creating much better matches. Yeah, you'll still get the odd tit who doesn't care and just go for kills, but for the most part, this is a very welcome change for me. I also like how you have a health bar now, so healing is required. Everyone has an infinite health kit on them, a bit unrealistic, but it slows the pace down a bit, and it's an extra thing to think about besides reloading, which I quite liked, since I've always thought past COD entries are a little too fast. It's like having someone screaming in your ear for 10 minutes whilst loads of gunfire and explosions happen in the background. There's none of that wall running jetpack bollocks either, thank Christ, because that used to make matches even more of a clusterfuck than they already were. It just makes matches feel a bit more even paced, for the most part anyway. The maps are what piss me off though. They're all the same, just with different set dressings. 3 lanes of attack, which turns into a clusterfuck thanks to the random spawns. Quite a lot, you spawn, move forward 2 steps and immediately get shot in the back, and in deathmatch type game modes people are just running around aimlessly, there's no battle lines drawn and it's a real mess. It annoys me seeing all these tournaments being held for COD and people acting like it's really skillful, but if I spawn right behind someone and shoot them in the back, that's not skill, that's luck. Also, when it does come down to a test of reactions or skill, if you haven't been playing COD every year or high on the autistic spectrum, then you have no chance. It's pretty impenetrable to new players. There are 10 different characters to play with different skills and equipment. I personally like Ajax with his ballistic shield and flashbang, but others I have to question their usefulness, mostly Crash. His equipment is an ammo pack to give out to other players and a full team heal and health boost, which takes ages to charge, and the time to kill in this game is so quick that healing is never really needed, and the majority of people die before running out of ammo, and when you do put the ammo bag down, no tit touches it. The class customization is pretty good though. If there's a certain playstyle you have, chances are you can make something that complements it. Oh yeah, there is a plot in the game's tutorial mode where you can try out each operator in bot matches. Quite frankly, I had no clue what was going on, and it's not worth going through the boring bot matches and AI Frank Wood's awful twat dialogue. The claims that Treyarch were going to weave story into its multiplayer is complete bollocks. It does a little bit in Zombies, but I have no idea why this group of 10 operators can have a clone on the opposite team and what beefs they have with each other. In the end, I did enjoy Black Ops 4 a little bit, which annoyed me because I was all geared up to give it a good Roger in. But I will end with this. COD used to be the series that others wanted to be. Now it's taking ideas from series it wants to be. History will remember Modern Warfare as a game that innovated and changed the gaming landscape. For the worst, in my opinion, but Black Ops 4 will be remembered for chasing trends of its time, which is ironically what every game did after Modern Warfare. History doesn't half repeat itself, eh?